Subscribe for the very latest.
And you know, I wish that we see. I mean, we see a lot of it, but I wish that a lot of the young people get into like in that world the way you know it was back then with Def Jam and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I love to see like the young people really get involved with. Well, you know what? Let me take that back because Soulja Boy got his own game, right?
Yeah, Soulja Boy got his own game. Yeah,
and they laughed at him for it too.
Right.
He got his own game,
but he's getting to the bag. He's getting to the bag.
Soulja Boy.
And the thing is, the reason why you don't see a lot of the other young folks on here, because there's no guidance. They all about the music, the money, and then the other stuff.
That's correct.
Right. That's true.
Got some guidance,
man.
Straight to the business side of it.
It's weird though, because I think a lot of the gaming is being pushed by like people like around our generation. I think they said that the average age of a gamer is like 31, and around that age you have like if you're 31, a good chance you grew up with through the generations how video games came to be what it is now. Like you grew up during the time that was Nintendo was in your life. You grew up where there was a Sega, and you grew up to where like in the mid 90s they started making like
Atari,
they started making like video. They started putting making movies out of video games like in the 90s. Like the first Mortal Kombat was like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. What was that? That was the early mid 90s.
Yep.
So you grew up where video games start becoming like a popular thing, and so now and then you got all this stuff now to where
it's just another doorway. That's all it is.
It's evolved. It's really evolved. It's truly evolved.
Man, speaking of gaming systems, man, we about to play a little game we like to call Top 5.
Okay.
All right. So basically, what we do, I'm gonna give you a list of stuff. You just give me your top 5. All right. Okay. Simple as that. Right. So what are your top 5 gaming systems?
The 64, the PS2, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 3, and finally Xbox.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. That PlayStation 3 was hard, man.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Again, no memory card.
Right. Exactly.
They switched the game up on you real quick.
It did.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you. Listen. Y'all see the gray. I'm an OG. I had Atari.
I remember that their game was live.
I had Atari. I had Nintendo. I had Super Nintendo.
Oh wow.
Super Nintendo. Yeah. Mario.
Oh man, that Mario. That's the one that my mom turned off. That's the one she turned off.
She turned off Mario World?
Yeah. I think. No. It was regular Mario. No.
Oh my god.
Regular Mario. Regular Mario.
Progress. Yeah.
Nah, regular Mario. My bad. And she knew the deal because she. Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story real quick. We're gonna get into top 5, the next top 5. But I'm gonna finish that and then I'll tell you that story. All right. So, what's your top 5? What's your top 5 games?
Okay. So I was iffy on which one I should really put. So I got like 2 extras. So we got Spider-Man 2, Saints Row 4 or GTA 4, Super Smash Bros. Bro. Okay. You know what's up with that.
Yeah.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2.
Okay.
And lastly, Apex Legends is what I'm playing now.
Gotcha. Okay. Man, that's that game right there. I'm gonna tell you, look, once again, I'm an OG. Arcade games is big when I was a kid, right? Yeah. So that Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat had everybody stealing quarters out their mama's purses.
What? Sit in school.
You see the line of quarters up at the top and see who got next.
What? Right, exactly. Like, bro, like I used to walk. If you took the bus, you walked home because you wanted to go. You wanted to go hit the arcade, and we was betting money back then, candy, whatever. Like, it was crazy, man. I missed them days. Those are the days, man.
You give cards, the Pokemon cards, man.
Oh, right, exactly. Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
There's some thrill out there too, man.
That's what's up.
So we got all time. So we got gaming systems. We got video games. The last one is the top 5 gamers of all time.
Wow.
I had to really pick and think about my choices. So it's Timmy. His flow when he plays Apex is unbelievable. It's chill. It's not stressed like most of these gamers out here are. And like you feel the one-on-one when he's in the game and he's shooting, you feel like it's you.
Wow.
Okay. Now that's something I look forward to.
Okay.
Now this one is Tim the Tap, man. He plays Call of Duty. I watch his clips and it's hilarious. He's like the adult version of what most people are. If you have no filter, okay. So it's more a respect thing because he got what he got. You know, he got his thing growing, and he's enjoying why he's doing it. He's not gonna take no shit from no one. If you don't mind me cursing, so he's not gonna take nothing from his people that watches him, and he give respect where he's wanted. I get Asu for Apex. Asu is, oh my god, unbelievable. I've seen some of the clips on Apex. Shoots the wingman like it's nothing. Movement is crazy. I'm on my toes, like, yo, I need to do this. What's going on? He's on PC. I got Harris Heller. He's a content creator mainly. I love how he supports his community and actually gives back to his community. So he's done a lot of the music for his community, graphics. Everything is set up in his community, and he always constantly gives back. He doesn't stream all the time like he used to because he got stuff to do, but he's definitely for his community. 5, I want to say me for 5, because you know I'm coming up next.
I was about to ask you, like, what do you rate yourself at as far as a gamer?
For now, it's going to be 6.
All right.
Because my number 5 is going to be taken over by T-Pain.
Okay.
I recently came into his stream. I didn't follow him yet, because, you know, I don't want to be like, guy, T-Pain. But he's really dope. Like, he's also for his community. He's done a lot. He put people out there on his streams. Gave people a name in their business and their craft. And it's like, yo, I want to do all of that in my community. So I mean, if I have a chance to help you grow, I'm gonna do it. And that's how I have always been. So if you grow, I have the ability to grow as well. And that's how I always think. It's not really I'm the leader and you follow. It's more like going on first. I'm right behind you. I'm right next to you. But you know, I'm not gonna leave you behind me even if I'm moving forward.
That's dope.
Right.
So those are my top 5.
Man, that's what's up. And that's true. Go ahead, Jim. My bad.
I was about to say, speaking of T-Pain, man, he was the one who hosted that Versus though with that gaming Versus. Yeah. Right.
Because I mean that Versus was crazy, man. That's what I wanted to talk to you next about the Versus there. Like, what are your thoughts about Versus? Like now, so just if y'all don't know, T-Pain hosted the first gaming version of Versus, right? So it had Lil Jon, Lil Tecca, I think they was on the team. Then we had Big Boy and we had Big Sean on the team.
Sean,
yeah. I think it was and I think the winner went against Migos, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I'm not mistaken. Was the entertainer.
They did entertain. Okay, got it. So basically, it was them two at it. What was your thoughts about that? What did you think about that Versus?
Honestly, I think it's just another way to help hip hop grow even further into the gaming business. I love that community at all, because not every day you can see the guy you used to in the past. Like, he's still here. Good. You know what I'm saying? He's still game. Good.
It's making it relevant.
Some love. You know what I'm saying? Making it relevant. You know, gaming is like, so it's music, TV, internet, gaming. Gaming is right there. Gaming is in almost everything, like you said. TV, movies, all of it has some sort of gaming in it. So it's only natural to have, the artists not only have some exposure that they're gaming, but also enjoy doing it at the same time, not for themselves and for the fans.
Right. You know what? I thought it was cool when, like, you see, like, seeing Big Boy, seeing Lil Jon, seeing them play. Really, they're really getting into it. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about it, just to keep it honest with y'all, hip hop is really a lot of times just an act.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, yeah.
It's a persona, right? It's not real. Y'all think it's real, but it's not really real, right? So to see Big Boy out there really in his bag playing the game, having a good time, Lil Jon as well. And if y'all really peep how they put everybody together, you got Lil Jon, Lil Tecca, old school, new school, Big Sean, Big Boy, old school, middle school, right? I think you can say Big Sean is becoming an elder statesman in the game.
True. He's
getting a little older. So, he ain't too old, but I'm gonna call him middle school, elementary school, middle school, somewhere in there. But it's cool, to see them interact with each other, having fun. What you thought about the commentating? Do you know them, the commentators that was on there?
No, I didn't really focus on the commentators.
Yeah,
the time that it happened, I don't even remember what time it was. Mm-hmm. But I was doing certain things at once, juggling too many things. I was like,
gotcha.
As long as it's here for the first few, casually glance at what's going on, I'm good.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. It was certain parts in there that was awkward in the verses. I keep it a G. Trim, what you think about it? Man, did you watch it?
I watched parts of it, dude. I didn't watch the whole. I'll be honest with you, I didn't watch the whole verses, man, because I don't know, like, it's like it was different. It was different. I guess I wasn't ready to sit there and see that, but I do like the fact that that Versus was making a step toward that, and it was including gaming into their platform, because it's showing how much that Versus as a name and as a brand can grow. I mean, it's taken to effect and looking at that, how big of an impact gaming has in just the culture. I mean, we're looking at $175 billion, just like game, like company, like we're like the whole brand of gaming is a $175 billion business. I mean, according to like globex.com, it's like it from 2019 it had a 20% increase from 2019 of like how much money and revenue it brings in. It's a $1 billion business. I'm like, it's really serious business when you got people like famous directors and everything like Steven Spielberg talking about that they want to they're moving into making directing video games. It's serious, man. I mean, it's a lot of money to be made in there, but the C Versus to take on that platform, they're trying to show you how much they're scalable and they can grow. So really important aspect of it.
Right. I mean, I love the orchestra. That was my favorite part. When they brought the orchestra out, like you got a full on orchestra while dude playing the game. You know what I mean? Like I thought that was pretty interesting and dope.